What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. If you're tired of the 66 Impala, I'm really sorry, but I got to get this thing done. Today's goal, well, there's a lot to do. I got to get into the rear differential and find out if it's saltwater, because I think it is. I've got to redo the wiring in the rear section of the car for the taillights. We got to switch all of the bulbs over to LED. I want to do a comparison to see what the difference is, what they actually look like. The old school filament bulbs versus these new age LEDs. Just take a look and see what they look like. And we've got to address adjusting the exhaust. We need to go down to Santa's workshop and put the hood on. What I'm trying to tell you is there's a lot to get done, so let's get started. So just to save a little bit of time, I've already replaced 2 of the headlights with LEDs. Now, you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference at first glance if I hadn't already pulled this cover off. So these are the LED headlights. These are cheap. I'm going to put a link below this video if you're interested in these. These are like the 5 1/4, 5 1/2 inch round headlights. And I'm going to tell you something. These are glass. Glass and metal. $100 for all 4. Now there's one downside to these, and that is if you look at my old headlights, they have 3 prongs on the back of the low beam. They have 2 prongs on the back of the high beam. That's because this one carries, when you put the high beam on, it carries the voltage from here over to here. So the problem I ran into is these new cheap Chinese versions, they're all 3 prongs. So what does that mean? How do you get around this? It's real easy. Just like an old light socket, just like an old electrical plug. Remember they had the ground, and your old house didn't have that place for the ground, so you took some pliers, you broke it out. It's exactly what you do. Keep the prongs on the side. Take this one, use some pliers, something, just bend it until this one comes out. You just plug it in. Good to go. Slight modification required. I've already replaced the LED bulb in there, and now I'm working on the trunk. And the wiring harness in the trunk is just a disaster. Somebody has hacked into this thing so many times. There's all these wires back here aren't even hooked up to anything. Look at this. There's like an entire pigtail here that just, it runs to nothing. Then you got this black wire here that runs to nothing. And your bulbs, and then they run over, and we've got this green wire that has nothing going to it. Then we have this brown wire that has nothing going to it. Then it runs over here, and then somebody hacked in. I don't think this car originally came with a license plate light, but somebody put one in here, which is good. They hacked into the harness here. They added a blue wire that runs all the way around, all the way around, all the way around, all the way to this, to yellow again. It goes to nothing. And the license plate light works without that, so I have no idea even what this is. This doesn't connect to anything. The brown wire doesn't connect to anything. This one doesn't connect to anything. And then we got a yellow wire spliced into a brown wire. And then it's just a mess. It's a mess in here. So what we have to do is we're going to start from this side, take all of these bulbs out, pull the harness all the way around. Okay, all the way over here. Once we get done there, I don't know where the harness actually runs. It's got to run up under here somewhere, right? Oh, here it goes. It's in a channel. Yeah, it runs in a channel. So there's a channel, a lip, right here that this wiring harness is running through. Okay, then it runs over here, and then it runs way back to the back seat. And then you've got a brown wire that somebody spliced. That is for the gas tank. Then we've got our seat belts for the back seat that are shoved back here. That's fun. You've also got this light for the trunk, which somebody has hacked into multiple times. This whole thing back here is just, it's awful, guys. So let's rip all of this out, and let's put a fresh, brand new harness in it and see if we can stop from chopping this one up. Hopefully we can retain our license plate lamp. I'd really like to keep that. So if we've got to figure out a way to do that, then we might have to hack into it. But otherwise, hopefully we can do this with minimal amounts of chopping. So we're going to start over here and just, do these just pull out? Do they? Oh, they pop out. They just pop out. That's easy, right? Ow, damn. All right, easy enough. Then I guess we pull the wiring harness. Oh, it clips. Great, we've got some clips here. We just pull all of this through. Oh, this thing's been hacked up, man. Even under here, it's hacked up, guys. Come on. What are we getting held up with here? Get out of here. I think we got bulbs that are sticking or stuck. Probably should have took the light bulbs out of this. There we go. There we go. There's a good chunk of it right there. Then it's got this little clip. Comes out of there. And you pull it through the middle section. This would have been better without having the bulbs in it. There we go. Look at that. We're a good quarter of the way done now, guys. Whoa, don't fall over. I know you guys are excited, but we're going to have to cut these yellow wires for now. And we'll have to figure that out later. Just remember, they go to a brown wire, okay? Then we come in here. We've got a clip here we got to push down. It would help if I had these right here. Get in there. There we go. They're already broken, right? Pull that one. Pull that one. Pull that one. And then we should start pulling the harness through the driver's side here. There we go. And we'll just replace this entire harness with a brand spanking new one that hasn't been all chopped and screwed. And it comes out of this, like I told you earlier, up here, there's a channel, and it just kind of runs through. Somebody's used red zip ties. Let's cut that off. There we go. This is the trunk light. We'll disconnect this, move this out of the way. And now we can kind of start bunching up this whole harness here. This is crusty, man. And then it goes back here. All right. It's through here, just like that. There we go. And it runs. It's clipped in again. And let's move this back out of the way here. Oh, I've got to unplug the fuel sender. This goes to the fuel sender. I might be able to pull it through without lifting the car. Looks like I'm going to have to get down and dirty in this trunk. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to get in here and crawl around, but looks like that's just the way the cookie crumbles here, guys. So give me a minute. Let me get things kind of situated here. And we'll start pulling the rest of these plugs. All right. Fun times here. Let me tell you. This is just an old rubber boot. You got to pry this up, and somewhere down there, that thing's supposed to come right off. What we're going to do instead for now, because I'm already in the trunk, is we're going to cut the wire. I guess we could just cut it right here. The gas gauge doesn't work, and I suspect all of this tomfoolery here with splices and crap are probably the reason. Now, the whole harness comes off from up there, and then we've got to unplug it from this connector right here. We've got to be very careful that we don't break anything. And I am just limited on room. I've also got a really sharp screw sticking out right here that I got to watch out for. Because if I lay on that, I'm going to be in a real foul mood. Come on. Oh, it just clipped back in. Dang it. That is surprisingly strong. They don't make stuff like this anymore, guys. Like nowadays, in 10 years, plastic tabs are broken. You know what I mean? This thing, 60-year-old tabs, not a problem. Can't even get the damn things off of the connector. My goodness. Holy crap. Come on. Come on. Get off. My, what is this thing held on with? This is incredible. There we go. There we go. Come on. We're almost there. It keeps clipping back into place. I can't believe this. This is tough as nails, man. There we go. Come on. There we go. Jeez. And we got some corrosion here. I'm gonna have to clean. I'm gonna have to clean this up. This slides onto here, kind of like this. And then there's a clip there I'm gonna have to get out because the new harness should come with a new clip. But there you go. And you know what? Bonus, check this out. I didn't realize this, but in the center of the back seat where that little Impala symbol is, there's a damn speaker back there. I had no idea. A speaker in the back. All right, guys, let me clean this mess up, and we'll get this stuff reinstalled. Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure. This one has all of the factory clips in place. Be honest with you, I don't really know where they all go. I could just lay here and take a nap. This is a surprisingly ginormous trunk, guys. I think I'm going to crawl out now, and we'll figure the rest of this out, not laying down in the trunk. All right, guys, we've got the new wiring installed. Everything is hooked up, including simplifying the license plate light. I'm not really sure why they did things the way they did. There was a brown wire coming out of the old harness that was designed for the license plate light. You don't need two wires for the license plate light either, because it grounds to the bumper. So I don't, somebody had hacked this whole thing up. It is all unhacked now. We have new LED lights installed. If you guys remember, the center light was always brighter on the other wiring harness, and a lot of you said it's because I put the light bulb in backwards. You cannot put the light bulb in backwards. It has those staggered, one up high, one notch up high, and one notch down low. You are not going to get those in backwards. I checked, double, triple checked. That was not it. There was something going on with the harness. So now it's back together. We have nice bright LED lights. Even the license plate light down here is really nice and bright, which shines on your gas cap down there too. Has an added bonus. Let's take you up front and let's cut the lights off, and I'll show you the difference between the LED look and the old school look. You guys can kind of tell me what you think, but I'll bet you can guess which one is the LED and which one is the old school. You see how much brighter this is than that one? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I think it's safer to have these. And then we'll go with the headlights. Can you guys tell which one? And I know a lot of people are going to say, wait a minute, your parking light's turned off. You've got a problem. Actually, I thought the same thing, so don't feel bad. But that is not the case. I actually did a lot of research on that, and as it turns out, this car is designed to where when the headlights come on, the front parking lights go off, but the turn signals will still work. So we've already installed the aftermarket flasher module. All I've got left to do is replace that bulb down there, these two headlights, and I kind of like the look of this. I know a lot of people like the old school look better. I kind of do too. This modernizes it a lot, but the light is so much whiter and brighter and goes further down the road. It is safer. And let's go back here and take a look at these lights now that it's somewhat dark in here. These things are just bright. I mean, these are crazy, and that's not even the brake lights. Look, look at that. Wow. If you can't see this car, you're blind. Yeah. You know, I mean, that's just all there is to it. We do have reverse lights. I don't know if they're hooked up in this car or not. We could try them. Let me try real quick. I don't really want to put light bulbs in the reverse lights if we don't even have any. Sure, the key is on. That's reverse. Don't see nothing. No. Nothing.
I wonder if it's a pressure switch.
It could be. I mean, I could fire it up for a split second. You ready?
Yeah.
I need okay, well, no reverse lights. I'll do the right thing, and I'll check the bulb. Just make sure, but, whoop, I dropped something, didn't I? Maybe not. Anyway, we're close, guys. We're close. Because after this, we're done. That's all we got left is replacing a few light bulbs. No, I'm kidding. There's tie rods to replace. I'm going to open up the rear differential in this video. And I'm also going to kind of redo the exhaust a little bit in the back. So give me a few minutes, guys. Let me mess around with some of this stuff, and I'll be back. Well, I'm going to say job well done so far. Look at those lights. My goodness. Wow. Those are incredibly bright. What do you think?
I love them.
Yeah? Santa's Workshop is in the house. You need to go check him out. If you guys don't know who he is already, put a link below this video directly to him. It looks pretty good, huh?
It looks great.
Bright lights, brake lights, turn signals. Everything seems to be working. You fabricated some linkage for my carburetor.
Yeah.
I like it. Hey, we were having a hard time. We're going to have to take it out for a drive and just find out if it's any better. But take a look at that. What Santa did is we had this hooked up down here because it was the only hole that this rod would fit in. And I think because it's so close to the center, you couldn't get a bite on it.
Yeah, there is no leverage.
But now it comes up here and the gas pedal feels so much better. It goes all the way down, comes all the way back.
Well, if you look, right here is where it was intended to hook up.
Yes.
So
yeah,
it's right across from it.
Yeah, they probably sell some kind of an adapter or something, but I'm going to tell you, as long as this...
Adapter when you got washers in the nut.
Exactly. This works just fine. We're good to go. So we got the lights, we got the carburetor. I've taken out the speedometer cable.
Okay.
I want to put the... I need to plug in the gas gauge, which is under the trunk. I think. Well, I'll figure it out. But the gas gauge, I need to get that plugged into the trunk thing. And then the speedometer cable. I need to take it off the transmission. I suspect it's snapped. It's plastic.
Right.
And my brand new speedometer doesn't work, which kind of defeats the purpose of paying $300 and something for a calibrated new speedometer.
Right.
Tie rods. Drop the exhaust down. And if I can remember, tighten up the rag joint.
Yeah.
If I can remember. I should probably do that before I lift the car up.
That rag joint just looks
It looks really
bad.
Someone said that they think they installed the shaft 180 degrees upside down. But I think it's slotted. I can see the through bolt down here where the splines...
You can go either way with it.
Oh, I guess you could, couldn't you?
But the thing about it, from there to there, there's no splines on the shaft up there.
No.
So 180 out don't matter.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Maybe it's the wrong rag joint. It's tight though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tight. I will real quick. I'll grab a couple wrenches. I'll just make sure it's tightened down.
Yeah, because I mean the lock washers ain't even flat out.
We'll tighten that down real quick. Get it up in the air. Pull the speedometer cable. Take it to O'Reilly's. If it's broken, get it replaced. Oh, the rear diff, the tie rods. We need to bring your car in here. We need to bring your car in here, and we're going to balance the tires.
Right.
And do you want to do anything on that belt?
I mean...
Or do you want to buy a new one?
This is taking... it's a brand new belt.
Okay.
Already.
Power steering belt?
I just got to tighten it up a little more.
Well, we can get it on the lift. We can drag this off, put that on the lift.
We're getting underneath of this today.
Well, yeah. But we got time to do yours too. We're going to do your car today.
This one comes first. If we got time, we'll do that one.
We're going to do your car. You may not drive it home today, but we'll try. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. Okay, guys. I don't know what I'm going to mess with the rag joint and make sure that is tightened down the way it's supposed to be. I need to lube the upper ball joints. I might actually. I got to change tie rods too. Can I even get to them? Yeah, I can get to them from here. I can't see them, but I can get to the upper ball joints to lube them right here. And yeah, of course the boots are empty. There's absolutely nothing in them. Yeah, I'm gonna lube up the upper ball joints real quick, check the rag joint, and then we can get the car in the air and start jumping into everything else. And a big one is that rear differential.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that should be the first thing.
I agree. I think we need to get into the diff first because and check the U-joints, because something is making a lot of noise and it wasn't doing that before.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we found out why the speedometer cable wasn't functioning, why the speedometer wasn't functioning, and that is that's what's left of the gear. It has bound up into the cable itself. So the gear snapped on the end, so I've removed the cable. I had to fish the gear out of the transmission. I believe this green one is a 42. Does it tell you what it is on the back? No, it doesn't, does it? Anyway, I believe the green ones are 42 tooth. So what I ended up doing is I ended up going to the old Amazon. I ordered a Pioneer cable for this car, so we got a new cable coming. And what I had to do is I ordered an entire gear set. Because we don't know what rear end is in it, because basically nothing is what it's supposed to be. Tire size is what it's supposed to be. Rear end's not what it's supposed to be. I ordered everything. An entire gear set comes with a whole ton of these gears in different teeth numbers, so that you can kind of adjust to get your speedometer as close to perfect as possible. And it also comes with, if I could find it here, it also comes with a new housing. This one's probably fine, but you can see that there was definitely water in it. It's corroded. This is, you can see the water line pretty clearly between what's clean and what isn't. So I've got a new housing. Of course, the new housing comes with the new inner and outer seals and everything as well. So I'm going to put this back, I guess, or I could just leave it. I don't know. Surprisingly, no transmission fluid leaked out, which leaves me thinking maybe the trans is a little low on fluid. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, I think we're just going to shove it back in there for now. It's not going to hurt anything. This sucks. I can't get the parts today. That's the sad part, is I can't get the parts today. It's going to take a couple days to get the cable, and then for the gear set, that's going to be like a week and a half or so. So what I might do is throw the speedometer cable back on and just kind of tuck it up under the hood somewhere, because you can't drive it. If you leave this taken off like this, you're gonna end up spewing transmission fluid out everywhere. You can't run it like that. So I'm gonna have to find some way of putting this cable back in here, and we'll have to come back, take it apart again a little bit later on. Santa, he's outside on the phone right now, but when he comes back in, we are going to pop this cover off. We're a little concerned. We're a lot concerned, because he took out all the bolts from this 12-bolt rear end, and nothing came out. Yes, nothing. Now, there's a lot of silicone on there, so it's possible it's just sealed up real tight. It's also possible there was nothing in it at all. We checked the rag joint, and I'm happy to report that the rag joint was completely and utterly torn apart. Not torn apart, I'm sorry. Not bolted on. Santa called it. He said he saw it. All of the bolts up here on the rag joint, there's 4 of them. All 4 of them were totally loose. They were barely finger tight. So I had to go through and tighten all of the bolts on the rag joint. So that's taken care of now. So I guess now it's time to move on. I've got there's the plug for the gas tank right there. I've got to find the other end of that connector and plug it in. I think I cut it. The problem is I don't remember. It runs all the way over here. I'll find it. I will find it. We'll get it plugged in. And then we're going to pry off this. This is exciting. We're going to pry this off. What do you think? You think there's oil in it or no?
I don't know. Usually it drips out of the holes a little, but
there's a lot of silicone on here too.
You may have to have a hammer.
Yeah, I bet I do. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this by hand. Yeah, fingers crossed there's oil in it. because I've been driving it. Not far, mind you, but still. Let's get you guys set up here a little bit. Can you
see the hammer? I see it.
Maybe right there. There we go. All right, so you just do this?
Yep, as hard as you can.
Gotcha.
There is one bolt left at the top to keep that cover from falling.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Whoa.
There is a lot of silicone on here. I mean, an incredible amount.
Okay, it's coming.
Yep. Oh, dude.
What?
I broke it open.
There ain't nothing dripping yet.
Don't tell me this thing's got nothing in it. And I've been launching it and driving it. Oh.
Oh.
Milkshake. I'll take milkshake over nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll take milkshake over this thing being dry as a bone. Come on.
Yeah, what they need right now is smell-o-vision.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Let's take you guys on a little trip over here so you can see. Yeah. That is gnarly, man.
At least it had something in there.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'll take a milkshake over this thing being dry. So the good news is I've got some gear oil we can toss in here, and honestly, it may be too late with that wine.
I don't think so.
Or it may be just fine.
I bet you it's whining because it was watered down.
Yeah, oh, she watered down all right. She was, and it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of oil in it either.
No.
What if it was all salt water?
Well, I guarantee you we'll notice as soon as we get that ring gear exposed.
Yeah, we're gonna open this up, guys, and we'll take a look, and we'll see what we got to show you. All right, you guys ready to see this? There she is. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look too bad. It is rusty, especially you look up there, you can see the rust at the top there. She's been sitting with water in her for quite a while. Pinion gear looks good though. Ring gear looks good. There is a little chunkiness, little chunks of like rust built up in the clutch pack there, but I mean, honestly, it doesn't look bad. The gears look fine. We got a part number, which is a GM 38622526 that it says 10411067. Do you have any idea what that means?
Yep, 410.
How do you know that? God, you know everything.
Well, I Googled it a while ago.
Oh.
Google knows everything. Now, it said these were mainly in the SS Chevelle.
Okay.
So it's possible they put an SS Chevelle rear end under this, but the date code on it is 67.
Maybe it came that way.
It might have.
I don't know. Well, either way, wow. Look how that's twisted up there.
Ooh.
And then look at this one, how it's nice and straight. Huh.
That don't look right.
Let's just pretend we didn't see that, right?
See what?
Yeah, every time I try to fix one thing, like 5 more things pop up that need to be addressed. We're gonna spray this out really, really good. I'm gonna get in there with actually, I may not even get in there with a wire brush. I may just throw some gear oil in it and...
Well, I mean, it's been running smooth.
Yeah.
Now, when you really got to thrashing on it, it started humming a little bit. And I'll bet you that's just the viscosity of what was in it.
You can see the water line when the oil and water had finally separated. The question is, does it go this way or does it go this way?
You had it right.
This way?
Yep.
Okay, so the water line was about here.
Yep.
Yeah. She's been wet for a while. We're gonna die from breathing all of this here is what we're gonna do. This will help loosen up that silicone too.
Yeah.
Just kind of get in here and
get as much of that gunk out. That'll evaporate out quick.
yeah. And we're gonna go get some dinner anyway. So, woo! Whew, good Lord, that stuff is, I'm not a basketball player. That's toxic, man, is what that is. Yeah, you know, you do this for a little while and eventually I think you get a lot of this cleaned up. And,
do this for a little while, you won't care.
yeah, do this long enough, you just won't care anymore. It's going to be the same thing with the transmission. You know, it's going to be throw gear oil in it, change trans fluid, and just kind of do it again and again.
Flush it and flush it and flush it until it either goes or it
goes.
blows.
Yeah, until it goes or it blows. All right. Well, let me mess with this for a little while, guys. I still got to take these hangers down. These are, I've got them sucked up too far. I got some new hangers. I found one of them. I can't find the other one. Some new hangers will drop these down and help keep them from banging around under here. Then we're going to go get something for dinner, and then we'll come back and we'll see what's what. All right, so I just fast forwarded through the whole video because I didn't film anything.
Oh boy.
We almost died using, where's that special tool of mine that I hate using this thing?
Right in front of you.
Right in front of me.
Right underneath the meter.
Yeah. Any of you guys use one of these? And some of you probably know what this is. Santa knows what this is.
Yeah.
It exploded on him. This thing, when all else fails, I changed the tie rods. Like I said, and Santa and I came up with a great idea. A genius idea, really, to keep the geometry of the alignment correct, the same at least as it was.
Right.
What we did is we left the wheels on the ground, took off the inner and outer tie rods and the sleeves as a set, and then just put the new ones in place and squashed them in, turn the sleeve in until they all matched up, and then put the bolts on. So the alignment should be at least what it was before, without having bent parts. Everything is lubed up. But of course, some of the tie rods did not want to come out. So, you get a hammer. I got a mini sledge, and then I got a bigger mini sledge, and ultimately, no go. And that's where this comes in.
Well, it was a 50-50. Two come out, two didn't.
That's the outers. It was the outers that came out, and the inners didn't, if I remember right. Or one inner, one outer.
One inner, one outer.
Yeah. I think it was the outer on this side, and the inner on this side. Yeah. Because Santa had his arm right here.
Yeah.
And when that thing popped, I told him, I was like, oh, I told him these things like grenade. They throw parts at you, or this launches and hits you. I was using my impact on it, and I had my hand up like this. This thing is so heavy, this would break your hand.
Oh, yeah.
All day. It threw an inner and outer tie rod at Santa's arm and hit him.
Well, it got me right here with the tie rod.
Yeah. These are no joke. You can get these from Harbor Freight. I don't recommend these under any circumstances. But when you're in a pickle, because you don't have a pickle fork, you see what I did there?
You know what the best thing to have is?
A pickle fork.
A pickle fork that fits on your air hammer.
Ooh, oh, yes. Yes. So we skipped through so much. Inner and outer tie rods are done. We got the exhaust hangers lowered. We put new hangers, dropped the exhaust down a little bit in the back to try to help out. Santa found a gas leak that was coming from the carburetor right here. We've got that paper towel there because we're about to fire it up and see if it's still leaking.
See if it's dripping.
And I drained the transmission, which the fluid looked pretty good.
It did.
We filled it back up with Deck 6. That's all I have with me right now is Deck 6. We used Motul 8090 on the rear differential. We sealed the rear end back up.
Yep.
Filled it up with Motul 8090. Is that it? Is that everything? We aired up the air shocks.
LED lights.
Oh, I finished the LED. Yep, the LED light conversion is complete.
Yep.
And you put the new LED flasher module in.
Yes.
And we just added some air to the air shocks. And we put more gas in it.
And the gauge works.
And we put the gauge cluster in.
Yes.
Even though the speedometer isn't, we have no gear and we have no cable right now. Even though all of that is true, we did hook up the instrument cluster just to kind of get it in here. It's loosely sitting in here with 0.4 miles on the odometer. And I think this grounds on the metal in here. Yeah, I think it needs to be bolted in to work proper. Oh, my gas gauge went kaput.
You didn't turn it on.
Oh, that's right. Okay. That gas pedal feels so much better. Wow. Gas gauge works. Left signal light. Right signal light. The brights light up, but this is all out of alignment in here. Wow. And the RPMs are sitting at about 1500. Sounds pretty good. I'm not sure that spring is pulling it all the way back. What? I don't think that spring is pulling it back. See? You may need to hook it back up. Whoa. Is it all the way back now?
I hooked it on top, so it's got different geometry to it.
Pull it down and see if it goes down anymore. Yeah.
There.
So now I feel like we need a stronger spring because that one feels too loose. I have a bigger spring over there. I'm gonna shut the headlights off. I'm gonna check the I'm gonna check the transmission fluid level since we just drained it. We drained the pan and put some fresh fluid in it. We're not going very far tonight. Let's sit you guys down. Let's see what happens. Well, look at that bright pink fluid. Let's see where she's at. We put 4 quarts in it, 1 gallon. It's a tad overfilled. We're gonna drain it and do it again a couple, 3, 4, 5 more times anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'd rather have a tad bit too much than not enough.
Yeah. That sounds a little better?
Sounds a lot better. Yeah. We'll see how it feels. Worst case scenario, I have a bigger spring. That gas pedal feels really light now.
Does it?
Like a feather. Before it was hard to push.
Right.
Now it feels like it's too light. And look, right here, I got the mother of springs.
Okay.
So we'll try it out like it is. We'll see how it feels. No fireballs tonight.
Thank goodness.
I probably shouldn't have said that, but
No, you shouldn't.
let's just double check, make sure nothing is, no leaks. Thank goodness. Okay. We're ready. Lights. Fuel gauge says 3/4 now. Oh, you know why? I put the 5 gallons in it and then my 3-gallon jug last night.
That's right.
And I just put another 5.
Yep.
So that's 5, that's 13 out of probably 20.
Right.
So, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Right on the money. Let's make sure our lights are working. Lights are looking good. God, that thing sounds ridiculous from the back. Absolutely wild. There's our dims. I have not adjusted the headlights. I'll probably do that without you guys later tonight. That's boring. Oh, she's idled down to 1,000 RPM. That's nice. Boy, those headlights are crazy. She sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
She sounds happier.
It does.
Oh,
You put your ramps on?
I did. It sounded like I ran over something. Okay, well, let's see. What could I have possibly left? The ramps are on. What the hell? I don't see anything. Didn't it sound like I hit something? Okay. Ring around the Impala is over. Let's just...
You want to go that way? Because you are on the edge over here.
We'll see how that new steering feels. Everything's nice and lubed up now. Brakes feel great. And you can't see the instrument cluster because you have to put the cluster back into its housing.
Right.
And the housing like reflects it off of the background here. The steering feels smooth as silk. You still, that's that X pipe.
Yep.
That's that X pipe. Whoa, uh-oh. I can't pull the pedal up. The pedal is the pedal's a two-piece pedal.
Right.
And it comes off of the piece that actually goes to the engine.
What the hell?
Yeah, she's way...
Can you hold her?
Yeah. Those headlights ain't half bad. We'll get it. Wow. She was really trying to... Guys, hold on. We'll come back here in just a minute. All right. We've hooked up two springs. It tried running away from us again. Like it really tried running off on us. So shouldn't do it now. Santa double springed it. If that won't hold it, smooth as silk, man.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, it moves fine now. Yeah, it was the location of that accelerator is what it was.
Yep.
That's what it was. Oh, look at those lights. Yeah, when you hit the gas now, she moves just fine.
Signal lights work on the dash too.
Yeah. Headlights need adjusted desperately. Brights make it look pretty good though.
Yeah, they do.
Well, those are kind of blue on screen. They're white in person.
Yeah.
But on the screen, they kind of look blue. You see that?
Yeah, I do.
They're not blue, guys. They're
White.
They're white. Boy, she shifts great.
There's that howl again.
Yeah.
Not as bad though.
We're barely even got moving. Doesn't it sound like it changed when I changed gears? That wouldn't be the rear end.
Well, yeah, it could be because you're putting a little bit more
Load?
back load on it.
Okay, I got a question. Do you want to try to do the same thing we did yesterday?
We got gas now.
Go to the same turnaround spot.
Let's do it.
Asking for trouble. Yeah, that rear end does not sound.
Well, Brian said, he said get ready because those axle bearings are going to be out too.
From the salt water.
Yeah.
All right, well. Boy, she feels like a different car now. That shift is quick. Rear end doesn't sound awful. It's, well, it wraps up with the accelerator though.
Yeah.
Boy, that don't sound good. That does not sound good. I'd love to know how fast I'm going. Yeah, it'd be great just to get an idea of where my RPMs are. We called it yesterday. This thing had like 410s in it. Santa's got his speedometer app over here. Yeah, that rear end just doesn't sound good, man. 45 at 2,500. There's 3,000. 50. Oh my goodness. $3,500 is 60. 3,500 on the dot is, oh shit.
Hey Randy, that was your turn.
That was my turn. That's all right. Looks like we're going a little further tonight, Santa. All right, so 60 at 3,500. That means 70 is going to be around $4,000. Probably like 30, 37.50. I don't want to wrap it up that high tonight. All I want to do is get to a turnaround spot and get home. That's all I want to do. Gauges are looking good. Temp is at 180. Oil pressure is at 60. Tack is just under $3,000. We're doing almost 50. I'm doing well under the speed limit. I just don't like the way that rear end sounds. God, that. And then as soon as I let off the accelerator, yeah, I'm gonna have to have the rear end rebuilt.
Yeah,
that's what it's gonna come down to.
You need higher gears in that thing anyways.
Yes. Well, no, I'm going to keep 410s. Maybe even go a little bit lower. Like 455s.
Right.
Okay. We could probably drop, at a minimum, go down to 373s. Oh, there was a turnaround right there.
Yep.
It's almost like I don't want to turn around. It's almost like I really just want to know if this car is going to make it to your house tomorrow.
Oh, I know it will.
To put a hood on it. I think we've got her dialed in, Santa.
Only thing we really have left is that daggum exhaust.
Yes, the X pipe is, and Santa brought me some dumps today.
Yep.
He brought me some cutouts with dumps. So stay tuned because this thing's gonna sound stupid nasty. With those on. And listen, if you guys enjoy this type of content, I know a lot of you say you don't. I mean, the views on this car just aren't great, and I'm okay with that. But if you're one of the few people that are interested in watching this car and you enjoy this type of content, I beg you, please go check out Santa's Workshop. Go subscribe to his channel. He's got all kinds of wonderful car content over there. He's always working on something, and he's a hell of an entertaining guy. And I'm going to put a link to his channel directly below this video, so please go over there and show him some love because he's been helping us every single day. God, you hear that? Oh, that sounds awesome. Oh, the brakes are really good. Really good. Oh, it's up. There we go. Oh, that rear end sounds so bad. All I want to do is drive this car.
I wonder what quick performance would charge for a new one.
Might be worth looking into. Oh. There went my instrument cluster. Great. It's back. That's third. Boy, this thing wraps up fast.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
There's 60.
60 at 35. We're at almost $4,000 at 70. Yeah, we're at $4,000, like $37.50. I called it. I called it, 3750. Okay. I give up on the instrument cluster. I give up. Well, I mean, we are cruising at a solid 60. 60 is doable just under 3,500. But if you want to go 70 or above, that rear end's going to have to go. That rear end is going to have to go. But even with wrapping it up and everything, I mean, she's still... Temperature's great, oil pressure's great. We're almost up to $4,000 again. Transmission seems to be holding together. And the rear end, I don't know if you noticed, rear end doesn't sound so bad now.
Well, the more you wear that, where the rust was setting on off,
yeah,
the less it's going to do it. The less it's going to whine.
And the faster you go, the more the air carries the sound behind you.
That's true too.
Who would have thought, Santa, a car that was sitting completely underwater, completely submerged, would be back on the road running and driving?
It's amazing.
As long as that rear end doesn't lock up on us, because I don't have a seatbelt on.
Well, I don't think it'll lock up.
I sure hope not, because that'd be a real bad day. Guys, I don't think we're going to have any problems. I shouldn't have said that.
Randy.
Well, let's get this thing back to the house, put it in the shop. Oh, God dang it. Oh, they probably couldn't hear it. You just scared the bejesus out of me. He started knocking on the roof real fast, going, and I was like, oh my God, no, please no, please no. All right, guys, let's get back to the shop. Let's close out this video. So my steering was getting stuck.
Yeah, that brake line had slid over into this.
I had a brake line caught up in my rag joint.
Yep.
How did that even happen?
I have no idea. There's a little...
Is it a wire or an actual brake line?
It's an actual brake line.
Oh, right here?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Ow, jeez.
It's hot.
How did that get in there?
I have no idea. There's a little...
Okay.
Looks like a little deal to tie it to right there. Like you can put a clamp on it.
Great. We had a brake line caught in the steering.
Well, at least it didn't break.
This is... Isn't it like every time you turn around, there's something...
It's called getting the bugs out.
Yeah. Well, we sure hit on her a little tonight.
Yep.
And a little last night.
Tonight went a lot better.
Tonight went way better. She's getting better with every day.
Mm-hmm.
The X-pipe is the next like big thing that is hanging up on the frame,
right?
And it's causing a lot of nasty vibrations and noises. And then I'm gonna have to figure out the rear end. I'm definitely gonna get rid of the 410s anyway, since it's got to be torn apart, which means all the bearings need to be replaced, axle bearings, everything, seals, all of it just needs to be completely
redone.
Completely redone. Thankfully, I had a quote a while back. I'm not a rear end guy. Well, unless you're talking about chicks, and I'm all about rear ends. But I don't know anything about them, really, not to tear them apart. So I went to a Ford dealer when my truck started having problems. And this is an old F-150, had like 300,000 miles. Rear end started making a weird noise when I'd go around corners.
Right.
I took it to the Ford dealer. They said it's like clutch pack or something is giving out on it. They said, we'll rebuild your whole rear end complete for like $2,600 out the door. And that's the dealer taking it. So I'm thinking, if a dealer can do $2,600 on a newer generation rear end with special clutches and whatever else they got going on, surely it can't be that much to redo the entire rear end on this one, right?
There's a place up there in Oklahoma City I would recommend.
Really?
Yeah, Blumenthal's.
Oh, I got a transmission from them a long time ago for old Camaro I had.
They rebuilt that rear end in my Dodge.
Okay. Did you take the car to them?
No, actually, I just took the rear end up to them.
Yeah, I'm going to take the car. I'm gonna be lazy.
They'll do it. I mean, no
Yeah.
problems.
I'm
I
take the car
would
to
trust
them.
them more than I would just about anybody.
All right. Well, that's something for me to take into consideration. If you don't think the rear end is going to blow up and lock up on me, I may just try running the car around a little bit just to kind of get used to it, break it in a little bit. Ow, jeez. She's good. I didn't hear the cooling fans kick on at all tonight. Let's see where the temperature was. Oh, yeah.
They're on.
Temperature is about 212.
212.
212.
They're running.
Yeah? I'm going to fire it up real quick. Hey, we got lights that work in here. That's a hot light and a generator light.
Huh.
How about that? Oh, that temperature dropped down real quick. They shut off. Yeah, there they go, back on again.
Yeah.
I smell antifreeze. When that thing's blowing,
That overflow, I bet.
when the fans came on, I smelled it strong.
Oh, remember how it ran down into the fence?
Yeah, is it still burning it off?
Yeah.
Burning it off. Well, she's a rowdy car. What do you say, Roxanne? We ain't seen you on camera in a while, girl. I'm surprised you're not scared of the car. Surprised you didn't go running off when the car started, huh? You're not afraid. Look how big you are. You ain't scared. You want to go for a ride? You want to go for a ride? Come on. Get in the car. Come on. You want to go? You can get in the car. You want to get in? You want a back seat? Hop in. Come on. Come on. Do it. Don't be scared. Come on. You want to get in? You want to get in? I bet this dog's never been for a ride in her life.
Probably not.
Roxy. Nah, she don't want to get in. She don't want to get. You don't want to go for a ride. I bet you'd love to go for a ride, sweetheart. Yeah. All right. Well, Santa, we're gonna get out of here by 10 o'clock tonight for sure.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
You're positive.
I don't know what time it is.
10:30.
Okay. Well, 10:30 then. We're getting out of here at 10:30. I'm done. I'm finished. Key off. I am going to be completely honest here. I am getting really tired of coming out here and working on this car every single day. And I think my audience is getting tired of it too. Regardless of how many people say they enjoy it, the numbers speak for themselves. People are just kind of getting kind of burned out on seeing the same thing over and over and over again. You know what I mean?
Oh, then they'd love my channel.
Santa's always got something different going on his channel. I don't know what he's talking about.
Same car, just different stuff.
Well, see, that's kind of the problem I'm running into myself here. Same car, different stuff, and that's all right. I understand people get bored with watching the same thing over and over. This is one of those things, I got to get this done.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to get the car completed.
You want it to drivable so you can drive it.
Yes, I would like to see a return on the investment. I'd like to be able to just drive it and enjoy the car.
Well, I think that exhaust, getting the hood on, of course,
Yep.
moving that brake line.
Yeah. Don't let me forget that,
No,
please.
no.
I sure don't want to forget that brake line. I got an air cleaner coming. It should be here tomorrow. I know people are going to yell at me for not having an air cleaner. Trust me, it's okay. We're not going on gravel and dirt roads.
I only saw a couple of grasshoppers go
Yeah, grasshoppers are fine. The engine enjoys grasshoppers, full of protein.
It's carbon.
Yeah, all the good stuff. Still waiting on Vintage Air to find out if they're going to do anything. I haven't heard anything back from them. If not, then we can reach out to, there's some other options out there.
Yeah.
If I don't hear anything back. So it's going to get there, guys. Unfortunately, it looks like one of the next big stops was going to be paint. I'm still undetermined on where I want to go with that. But I think the next big place it needs to go to is a rear end shop.
Yeah.
That rear end needs to be calm down a little bit. I'm really thinking, what's below 373s?
355.
355?
Yeah.
I honestly feel like that would be a nice place to be.
That would be, especially with a 3-speed.
Yes.
I mean, you would still have your giddy up go,
Yep.
plus you would have a little bit of longevity
Yeah.
going down the interstate.
Yeah. I mean, I might possibly race this car at a track or two, but I've said that before and I've never done it.
Thunder Valley's back open.
Yeah, but we'll see. If it happens, it happens. But I mean, this car's intention is not to be a race car.
Right.
It's got all the great parts. It's got a lot of great parts for it. You know, 4-wheel disc brakes, the 12-volt with 410s, the tubular control arms.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 4-wheel disc conversion. I don't remember if I said that already. It's lowering springs.
Yep.
Somebody really put the money to it. And let's not forget the engine.
Yeah.
I mean, 560 horsepower is no slouch. So she could be, but I'm not a race car driver, man. I just want something rowdy, something fun, but I need something that I can get on the highway
and go somewhere.
and I can drive without winding my 4,000 RPM at 70. That's no way, man. The engine can handle it. I promise you, the engine can handle it.
Well, you know they got what's called a gear vendor.
Yes.
You can
The overdrive.
Yeah, you can put that in. You don't have to get you another drive line built and everything.
Right.
But that will give you an overdrive, which will
Yeah.
knock it down 3,000.
That's
And that's still winding up pretty good.
yeah. I think I'm just gonna. I don't want to add any more than necessary.
Right.
Other than the cutouts, I'll add the cutouts.
Well, you know, we can do that.
Yeah, and air conditioning. If I can get the air conditioning, I'll add air conditioning. Aside from that, I don't want to mess with adding too much stuff to it. I'd rather just the rear end sounds like it's dead anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well take it in, get it done, and I'll talk to them. Maybe I will go to Blumenthal's. I'll talk to them and say, hey, here's what we got. Here's what it is. You know, what do you guys think for what I'm looking at?
Right.
And let them kind of pick what they think would be best suited for what this car actually is and what my goals are with it. My goal here soon-ish is I want to try to drive to Indiana.
Yeah.
I want to get it to a alignment shop. I want to get the exhaust taken care of. I don't care about air conditioning on this trip, but I would like to get the rear end. The rear end's getting rebuilt first, and then I'd like to take it on a trip to Indiana. I'd like to see that be a good shakedown. You're talking about 1,400 miles.
Yeah.
And I get to go to Indiana and show it off.
There you go.
So that's the goal. Everybody, if you don't know who Santa's Workshop is, again, I'm going to put a link to his YouTube channel directly below this video. Please go check him out. And if you enjoy this content, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Thank you to Santa. Consider subscribing to this channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.